Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Market opening up at key Fibonacci support. This level's been present in front of you for a week. As you are witnessing, this was crucial Fibonacci resistance. Bias was short. As you're witnessing, this was crucial Fibonacci resistance. Bias was short. Trading room, as of right now, had been open less than 8 hours. This Fibonacci level's been present in front of you since early Monday, can remain in a play 1 more hour or 5 more days. How to apply these levels to your platform, to the instrument of your choice, to the time frame of your choice, you learn in the course. Before market open, price gave you ultimate points of entry at key Fibonacci support. So, as we discussed before market open in the course, did anybody take the trades? Pablo, how did you do pre-market? Complete beginner trader Pablo will be speaking in a book, in a boot camp. Pablo got out with 2 points. His workday is over. If complete beginner trader can do this, trade without hand holding before market open, what is stopping you? Time and time again, never cease to amaze me how easy beginner traders mastering the method. Pablo's workday is over. 2 points on S&P. Done. Well before trading room open. And here's another student who is trading options using the method. Bullish put vertical spread, 5 lots on ES. Amazing job. And here's a chart on Apple. Identical levels. Key Fibonacci support, key Fibonacci resistance. Fibonacci resistance is out, bullish trend is major, price skyrocketed. All the same formula. As I warned you, now not the place to buy. Here comes the selling pressure. Here comes the reminder why Pablo exited the trade. Clear on that? Not the place to buy. Ultimate reminder, knowledge is power. Lower price retraces, more interesting market will become. And that's what you learn in the course, and that's what you learn in the boot camp. As I've been spelling out to you since early Monday morning, this is not just day trading support, this is institutional support, not the place to short. Clear on that? Never forget that. If you want to trade with institutions and not against them. Weekly chart, most important institutional chart. Chart I use when I work with hedge funds and institutions at institutional support. Never short against institutions. 3rd day in a row, buyers keep stepping in. And just to remind you, this is your investment decisions. Key institutional resistance, check in price more than 6 months to break through. Then bullish rally took off. Bullish trend is major. But this is the reason market selling off. Key Fibonacci resistance reversal zone is reached. And this is the reason sell-off is not going anywhere. Key Fibonacci support present in front of you for years is what holding this sell-off. But for now, as of today, we're dealing with this. So, market giving us pullback as expected. This is very powerful place for day trader to be, no matter what you trade. And just to remind you, here's a couple of other examples about the power of this level. The power of this level and the importance of never ever ever shorting near euro. Do you remember euro in 110 at key Fibonacci support? Are you surprised that's where euro took off from? Should not be. Identical formula every day, every time. Do you remember this key Fibonacci resistance on pound yen? Identical formula, time and time again. Do you remember this key Fibonacci resistance on Apple? Identical formula, time and time again. Do you remember this key Fibonacci support on VIX? No surprise, where VIX took off from. Every day, every time, the same formula. What you choose to trade, absolutely up to you. Knowledge is power. If Pablo can do it, so can anyone. If complete beginner trader can do it, be consistently profitable, so can anyone. Pablo knows extremely well, now not the time to buy. That's why he is out of the trade. Clear on that? Knowledge is power. In day trading, every single tick matters. We've been here in pullback the last 10 minutes. Clear on that? That makes a world of difference. Not the place to buy. Lower the market collapses, better off we are. 2700 institutional support, not the place to short. Knowledge is power. Only if rules are met, you can take a trade, no matter what you trade. Every day, every time, the same exact formula. So, monitoring this level very, very carefully. It's a beautiful place to be. We know extremely well this is temporary support. We know extremely well market is hiding here and drastically lower. Sellers fully in charge. This is very temporary bullish pullback. Agree? We're down to only 2 spaces in Fibonacci Boot Camp. Never forget that. However, this temporary institutional support, not the place to short. We've been dancing here for the last 4 days, since Monday. And let me remind you a lot of questions I received about NQ. My goodness, do you remember that Fibonacci resistance, not the place to buy? Hasm, do you remember the questions you've been asking me about NQ? No surprise whatsoever, none. Where NQ collapsed from? NQ sitting at very powerful institutional levels. Do not ever short near. Short from resistance. Selling pressure will pick up this steam as we're discussing with students. We're expecting market here, here and drastically lower, but shorting randomly never an option. Only if rules are met, you can take a trade. Oil traders, Nasdaq traders, option traders, stock traders, ETF traders, Forex traders are in the course and will be in boot camp. Every single student, every single trader, different background, different account size. Ladies and gentlemen, does everybody remember oil news yesterday? My goodness! Historical oil news. 3 times over under supply on oil. Oil doing nothing. Oil can still stuck at reversal zone in exact same place, despite the most powerful bullish news on record. Fibonacci resistance is a problem, not the place to buy into. Oil in exact same place, not the place to buy. Not if you are a day trader. And this is a reminder what oil had done the entire last year, dancing between key Fibonacci support and key Fibonacci resistance. And as I said, for years, oil is hitting here. Chart present in front of you for years. You want to use options? You want to use long-term trades? Why not? Day trading not your cup of tea. Use everything you learn in the course for long-term investment decisions. Never buy at resistance. Never buy into Fibonacci reversal zone. Day 2. Oil doing nothing. As expected. Oil frozen in correction. My goodness, look at that dance. We've been sitting here for the last 30 minutes as we've been focusing on trader psychology at institutional support. We're discussing the pain and torture of this trade. We're discussing the importance of playing by the rules. Sky's the limit if you can do that. Market sitting at institutional support with extremely weak buyers. This was spectacular, phenomenal bullish push. So was this, so was this. Not now. Now buyers are weak. Shorts into institutional support, not an option. Buyers are weak this morning. Quite a pickle for knowledgeable trader. And that's a reason not to touch this market. Is everyone clear what we're discussing? The power of correction, the power of knowing when not to trade is when you start becoming successful trader. What is the best case scenario if you're touching this? Pain and torture. And that's what we will be dissecting every single second when we are in a boot camp. We will not be wasting a moment in a boot camp. My favorite event of the year. Remember what we said, shorts are not an option? Remember what we said, the power of your most important chart? What you're witnessing in front of you is a strategy you will be mastering in a boot camp. Strategy that's not part of regular course. As I said, bias firmly bullish. Institutional support, not the place to short. Clear on that? If you know what chart to trade, what chart not to trade, the sky's the limit. Students know that. Students know that the most important chart give you only 10 minutes in front of the screen per hour. Buyers fully in charge. Ultimate reminder on the most important moment in your trading when not to trade. We stayed out through a whole lot of junk, through a whole lot of fluff. Market in a whole lot of pain. At institutional support, not the place to short. Non-stop vicious bullish pullbacks. Problem this morning, buyers are weak. And that's a dance in front of you on S&P. Every day, every time, the same exact formula. So as we are dealing with this vicious market structure, price reminding you, never ever ever short into institutional support. Never ever ever disobey the rules. The sky's the limit if you trade like knowledgeable trader. Never cease to amaze me. Knowledge is power. Pablo is done long time ago, well before market open. Pablo knows the danger of this. If you choose to touch this, what is the best case scenario? Pain and torture. 4 days in a row. Problem is, this morning buyers are weak. Shorts are not an option. That's the reason I made this line very bright pink. When I witnessed very clearly in Johns Hopkins research that power of the colors on human brain is crucial. Bright pink line, the most important Fibonacci level ever. The most important reminder when not to trade. We're simply waiting for buyers to pick up this steam. We know that shorts into institutional support, not an option. Every day, every time the same formula. We know that yesterday morning flawless short from Fibonacci resistance, not now. Best thing you can do? Be on sidelines. Take a look at this dance. Quite a market this morning. Back and forth, back and forth. Ultimate correction in front of you. Ultimate test of your knowledge of price action. Red line is not in random place. Red line is holding the key to this corrective love. This is your range, traders. This is your dance. Institutional support is a problem. The only thing we need, powerful bullish push. Previous 4 days we received one. Not this morning. Not now. This is what your knowledge of price action starts with. Knowing when not to touch corrective love. As I warned you, if you choose to short into institutional support, previous 4 days every single short fails. Problem right now, buyers are weak. We know that. We know extremely well that price is heading lower and lower and lower. But this support for day trader, not the place to short. And when we are in a boot camp, I will be quizzing you every single minute on knowledge of price action. And that's a lesson this morning, traders. Look at that dance. Choose a tick, bright red line respected. Choose a tick price reminding you knowledge is power. Choose a tick price reminding you speculation and random orders never ever ever recipe for success. Market in a whole lot of pain. Smartest thing to do, not to touch this market. This is what price does 40% of the time. Corrective market conditions, the only time making broker happy. In holiday markets, 70-80% of the time, corrective market conditions. If you choose to short now, you're trading with 5% success rate. Every single day before, every single short fails. Ultimate bullish rally, market close Monday. Ultimate bullish rally, market yesterday, and European session. We're expecting market here and here. Problem is this support, not the place to short. And that's the dance this morning, when the only brilliant thing to do, not to touch the market. Agree? My goodness! It would be such a good news if buyers will step in with vengeance from institutional support, as price reminding you, speculative stop, never an option. Knowing where to place your stop is a key. As expected, it's respected. Beautiful, powerful reminder. You want to trade gold monthly, weekly, daily, why not? You want to play by the rules, trade oil, pound yen, why not? Students trading instruments on platforms I've never heard of. Choice is yours, what you want to trade. And that's the key. Buyers picking up this theme. Beautiful reminder. Buy from support, never short into support. Never trade against institutions. Did we know or did we know that market will skyrocket? Look at that trade. Here's a drastically different trade than the one I warned you will cause you misery and pain. My goodness! Are we right or are we right? Institutional support, not the place to short. How long did it take on this trade to reach decision point 1? Less than a second. How long did it take this price to remain miserable? Drastically 2 different trades. Knowledge is power. Don't participate in miserable market dance. Trade with knowledge. Clear on that? Instant. I can speak only so fast. This is a pain and torture. Please watch what happens next. Buyers picking up this theme. But placing your trade randomly, never ever ever an option. We've been dealing with this level for an hour, traders. Is everyone witnessing the importance of key proper stop placement? This is what's holding the key. Not random, not speculative. We're discussing the weakness of the buyers the entire morning. We're discussing the danger of institutional support. That's the market on Thursday morning. That's the problem. Decision point 1 to the upside. Key support to the downside. 4-day respected. Market heading lower. No ifs or buts about it. With high 90% probability. But for day trader, this institutional support, 3rd hour in a row, 4th day in a row, is a problem. And that's the dance on S&P this morning. Here's another reminder. Weak markets, pay attention to bright pink line. Key moment on S&P again. Entire morning I'm warning you. We're sitting at institutional support. Entire morning I'm warning you. Bright pink line is a key. Pay attention, please. When you're dealing with weak buyers and weak sellers, you cannot ignore bright pink line. Here we go again and again and again. In volatile market conditions, trade can last 2-3 seconds. In holiday market conditions, trade can last hours. Trade is not on 1-minute chart. I converted the trade to 1-minute chart on purpose, time and time again, so you can witness the accuracy of the method to the tick. Did we know or did we know that bright pink line would be a problem? That's the market this morning. Bright pink line is respected. Take the profits off the table and move your stop outside of break even. Brilliant thing to do. Do you remember what happened on the previous trade? Are you surprised price is taking a pause? Should not be. It's expected. That's what knowledgeable trader does in this holiday market conditions as we entering them. Bright pink line is the key. Will S&P collapse again from bright pink line? Highly possible. Look at that. Shock or not. It's respected again. Did we know or did we know? And that's the power of Fibonacci. No indicator on the planet will give you that. Protecting yourself in this market conditions is a key. Buyers picking up the steam. Entire morning I'm warning you. Shorts, not an option. And that's a lesson this morning. And that's the power of knowledge. What you choose to trade, absolutely up to you. You want to trade Tesla? Long term, why not? Exact same formula. The sky's the limit if you play by the rules. My goodness, is it possible that price is frozen at this level? Of course. Weak buyers reminding you never disrespect this level. In this market conditions, you must absolutely adore and respect this level. That's S&P this morning. And that's the power of knowledge. So if you're aiming for any other targets this morning, nothing good is possible. This is a problem. Bright pink line is a key. Every single day we're dealing with different market conditions, and every single day price reminding you, knowledge is power. Knowing when price is heading to decision point 2, knowing where to place your stop is a key. Here is crucial moment on S&P. If this time around price is not skyrocketing through, we are out. Nothing left here for us to do. Trail in perfect place once again. Everyone clear on bright pink line this morning. And the key target. Nothing else is possible. And just to remind you in case you forgot, this was exact same bright pink line on oil. over a year, 55. Do you remember what happened when oil broke through this level? Bullish rally became spectacular. This trade is out, many more to come. Choice is yours. What do you choose to trade? Is it Apple? Is it Tesla? Is it oil? Is it gold? Is it 5 minute? Is it daily? Is it hourly? Is it weekly? Students trading all of those. What's appropriate for you and your risk management? Only you know. Here's another trade, buyers stepping in. Look at that. Do not ignore bright pink line, ladies and gentlemen. Stop very, very close. Again and again and again, bright pink line to the downside, bright pink line to the upside. This is drastically different trade we're discussing with students. How many trades this morning? Many. Many, many, many. Look at that. Is this time around bright pink line will be broken? And market will skyrocket? Will be so refreshing. But look at that. Move your stop outside of break even. Take the profits off the table. Brilliant thing to do this morning. Shock or not? Price collapsing again and again from bright pink line? Only Fibonacci can give you this much accuracy. Do we agree? Again, none of these trades on 1 minute chart. I convert them on purpose to one, so you can see the accuracy of the method. On day trading charts, minutes in advance. On long-term charts, hours, days, months, weeks in advance. Bright pink line is a problem this morning. And that's a lesson. Knowledge is power. Massive number of trades next to me. I can bring trades to the trading room only so fast. I cannot control volatility. I can only show you and warn you every morning. Being follower in day trading never a recipe of success. Knowledge is. Market respecting bright pink line to the downside 4 days in a row. This morning, bright pink line is the key to the upside. Nothing else is possible. This morning, unlike previous times, buyers are weak. And that's how Fibonacci keeps you on the right side of the market, no matter what you trade. Clear on that? So if you would like to master method, the traders from beginner to hedge fund manager trading in US and globally, I look forward working with you. 2 spaces left in a boot camp. 1 space left in private mentoring only. The same exact accuracy applies across the board, no matter what you trade. 3rd trade in a row, price reminding every single tick in day trading matters. Price reminding you this morning, buyers are so darn weak. Price reminding you, bright pink line, never ever ever short near. 4th day in a row. Knowledge is power. This morning, buyers remain extremely weak. If this time around price is not blasting through, we are out. What is the rule in the room? Maximum 3 trades. This is the last trade of the day after this trading room close. Look at that dance. How many trades do you need? Not many. What you need is quality. What you need to trade like Pablo. Beginner trader can do it, so can anyone. Quite a morning, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the power of Fibonacci. Every day, every trade. So again and again and again, what did you learn this morning? You learned the importance of proper stop placement. You learned the importance of not touching junk, not touching fluff. You learned the importance of proper execution. And that's what you will be learning in a boot camp. Every time, every day. Rule-based method, pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exit. Adjust your trail even closer. Buyers remain extremely weak. If you did not take profits off the table, you know nothing about this market. This is key Fibonacci resistance became key Fibonacci support. Its 1-minute chart identical to what oil had done on weekly. Key Fibonacci resistance taken a year became key Fibonacci support. Chart present in front of you for years. Look at that. Always and forever play by the rules. Adjust your trail even closer. Remember, shorts had never been an option this morning. Quite a lesson on power of knowledge, of pure price and Fibonacci, on this pretty challenging morning, again and again and again. So ladies and gentlemen, with students we're discussing drastically different trade. Students entered the trade that lasted a couple of minutes. They know that this is crucial moment. Key target right now, stop outside of break-even. Not one tick more, not one tick less. Right now we can have complete market collapse back down to Fibonacci support. Will be so refreshing if price would do that. So price crashing completely, it's a beautiful reminder of the most important rule you learn in the course. Take a look at 1-minute chart. Did we know or did we know that price would do that? 1-minute chart today, what price did on Monday from exact same level. And again, these levels apply to any chart you choose to trade. Let's convert to 5-minute. Look at that. Identical formula. Let's convert to 15-minute. Look at that. Identical formula. Not the place to buy, not the place to short. Levels identified since early Monday. Can be in a play for days and weeks to come. Rules are met. Reapply the levels. And that's what's happening on S&P right now. What is the difference? That's 15-minute chart. Yesterday, this is 1-minute chart now. Identical level. What you choose to trade, absolutely up to you. Not the place to buy. Clear on that? Most important rule you learn in the course, in a play entire morning. So, if you missed this morning on S&P, I highly encourage you, please review the video on YouTube. It will be updated shortly. Trading room is closed. Clear on that? What is the rule in the room? 3 trades, room is closed. So if you decide to join us in Fibonacci Trading Boot Camp, favorite event of the year, please review the information on the website under Learn. Please remember, every single second in a boot camp, on average 3 hours a day, you will be mastering the method that applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Today was the ultimate day that reminded you knowledge is power. Intense 10 days of learning environment. In 10 days you learn more than you learn on average months. Every single second, every single minute, I will be testing you to the core of knowledge of pure price and Fibonacci, which applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Traders from beginner to hedge fund managers will be in a boot camp. What you choose to trade when you learn the method, absolutely up to you. Bootcamp part of Fibonacci Mastery course included in bootcamp fee. Please review the information on the website, and as always, most important part of the website, listen to the students, listen to traders like Pablo, complete beginner trader, who will be speaking in a bootcamp. If Pablo can do it, what is stopping you? Beginner traders holding the bar very, very high for everyone. After you review the information on the website, never hesitate to contact me. info@fibainstitute.com 925-257-4298. Thank you, traders. Quite a day. Adios.